Hi, my dear students. Good morning to all. Welcome to today's Maths online class. Today we are discussing the divisibility rule of 4 and 5. In the previous class, we discussed the divisibility rule of 2 and 3. All of you practiced more questions on divisibility rule. Today we can practice on the divisibility rule of 4 and 5. Divisibility by 4. What is the condition for a number to be divisible by 4? A number with 3 or more digits is divisible by 4 if the number formed by its last two digits, that is, ones and tens, is divisible by 4. Here they are discussing the case of 3 digit or more numbers with more digit. 2 digit numbers we can compare it directly. But when it's the case of 3 digit or more, we are using this rule. If for 3 digit, if for 2 digit also if you are using, no problem, but because in 2 digit only 2 digits are there, that is ones and tens only. So you can compare like that also. So here the rule is more applicable for 3 or more digit. So when you get a 3 digit number or a number with more than 3 digit, how you can check the divisibility by 4? In that case, you have to take only the last two digits. Which are the two digits? The digit in the ones and tens place. So the last two digits only you have to take. If that number is divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4. We can explain it by an example. So the first question, check divisibility by 4. This is the first question. How can we read this number? 3 crore 17 lakh 95,072. So, how much digit number is this? 2, 4, 6, 8 digit number, isn't it? So, we need to check the divisibility by 4. So, by applying the rule, what we have to do? We need to check only for the last two digits. What is the last two digit? 72. Divide 72 with 4. If you are getting remainder 0, then you can say this 8 digit number is divisible by 4. So, no need of dividing the whole number and checking. We need to check only the last two digits, that is 72. When you divide 72 with 4 and you are getting remainder 0. Remainder 0 you have to get. Then you can say that whole number is divisible by 4. So we can check whether 72 is divisible by 4 or not. So checking 72 is divisible by 4 or not when dividing in 7 4 one time. So 4 1 4s are 4. Subtracting 3, again writing the 2, 32 in 32 4 8 times. So you are getting the remainder 0. That means 72 is divisible by 4. Then we can say 3 crore 17 lakh 95,072 is divisible by 4. So how will you check the divisibility by 4? You are checking for the last two digits first. Then if it is divisible, then you can say the whole number is divisible by 4. Second example, 61,233. We need to check this number is divisible by 4. By looking the number itself, we can say that this number is not divisible by 4. Can you see what is the reason for that? What will be the reason for this number is not divisible by 4? Because this given number is an odd or even. This is an odd number, and 4 is an even number. So an even number will not have a multiple odd, isn't it? A even number will never have an odd multiple. Here this number is an odd number. So whether it will be divisible by 4? So odd numbers are not divisible by even numbers. Anyway, we can check this by the divisibility rule of 4. What is the divisibility rule of 4? Divisibility rule means we have to check for the last 2 digits, that is 33. If 33 is divisible, then this number is divisible. Now we can check. So when we checked whether 33 is divisible by 4, we are getting a reminder 1. Isn't it? So we can say 33 is not divisible by 4. Therefore, 61,233 is not divisible by 4. What is the next example? 7,000. We need to check the divisibility by 4. What is the rule? If you want to check whether this number is divisible by 4, we need to check the digit last 2 digits. But what we have here last 2 digits? It is 0. So what we will do here? In such cases, if you are getting last 2 digits 0, then without checking itself, you can say that this number is divisible by 4. If you are getting the digit in ones and tens place 0, then you can say that that number is divisible by 4. We can check. When I divided 7,000 with 4, I am getting the reminder 0. That means 7,000 is divisible by 4. You are checking in 7 4 one time. Then subtracting 3. Writing down the next 0, 30. Now in 30, how many times? 7 times. 7 into 4, 28. Subtracting what you are getting? 2. Writing down the next 0, you are having 20. In 24, 5 times. So 5 in 4, 20. Subtracting 0. Again one more 0 is there. So they are writing that same 0. So when you are getting a number like this, when the ones and tens digits are 0, then we can say that that number is divisible by 4. You can check any number with like the 0. We can check the divisibility rule of 5. How can we say a number is divisible by 5? If a number has either 0 or 5 in its ones place, it is divisible by 5. So, the divisibility rule for 5 is very simple. If you notice the multiplication table of 5, what is coming in the table of 5? You know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, etc. Isn't it? So, what comes in the ones place? 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0. So, only 2 numbers will be coming in the ones place. What is that? 5 or 0. So, if a number is having 0 or 5 in its ones place, then you can say that number is divisible by 5. So, checking the divisibility by 5, first example, 71,38,695. How will you check this number is divisible by 5? What we have to look here for? Yes, the only rule is we have to look the digit in the ones place. What is the digit in the ones place? We have 5. So, if 5 or 0 are coming, then we can say this number is divisible by 5. So, writing the answer, since the digit in ones place is 5, we can say 71,38,695 is divisible by 5. Second example, 7,26,352. Whether this number is divisible by 5, what is in its ones place? We have 2, not 0 or 5. So, can we say this number is divisible by 5? No, this number is not divisible by 5 since its ones digit is not 0 or 5. Now, next example, look, 2,150. What is there in the ones place? We have 0. So, we can say that this number 2,150 is divisible by 5. If unless other than 0 or 5 any other digit come in unit place, then that number is not divisible by 5. Next, divisibility rule of 10. It is somewhat similar as the divisibility rule of 5. What? If a number has 0 in its ones place, it is divisible by 10. If you look the table of 10, what you can see? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, etc. What is the unit place coming here? All 0. So, if a number is ending up with 0, then you can say that number is divisible by 10. That means only the one condition, then one's digit, one's place should be what? 0. If 5 also comes, it won't be, but only 0. You can check the divisibility of by 10. First example, 4,38,750. If you are getting a number, for checking the divisibility by 10, what you have to check? Only for the digit in the ones place. What is the digit in the ones place here? 0. So, if 0 is coming, then the number is divisible by 10. So, we can say 4,38,750 is divisible by 10. Example, 1,01,000. Is this number divisible by 10? We have enough of zeros in middle, but what we have to check? We have to check the digit in ones place. What we have in ones place? Is it 0? No, it is, we are having here 1. So, we can say 1,01,000 is not divisible by 10. So, clear the condition? We should have 0 in ones place. Then only we can say that number is divisible by 10. So, in today's session, we discussed the divisibility rule of 4 and 5. So, total you studied the divisibility rule of 2, 3, 4 and 5. Practice every day each type of questions and keep the concept clear with you. Copy down the notes attached and attend the test paper given. We'll discuss the rest of the divisibility rules in the coming videos. Thank you.